Alright, so recently Kara and I watched the first season of the Castlevania series. Not that recently, actually, it's been a couple of weeks since then, but I just haven't had an opportunity to make a video about it until now. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it because it was pretty astonishing. So, when I first heard that they were going to make a series of Castlevania, my first reaction was, oh no, they're gonna mess it up, aren't they? I was actually worried that it would be a live action movie slash series and that they would just butcher it like they did with that quote-unquote Dragon Ball movie that had literally zero to do with it, and it was an absolute disaster. Or, you know, I was essentially prepared for Mario Brothers level of, you know, movie adaptation of a game or game series. But, you know, then I started seeing positive feedback. Like, people were thinking, okay, this seems actually pretty promising. And I noticed that it was supposed to be an animated series, which automatically made me a little more optimistic, because I've definitely noticed that animated adaptations of comics and video games and all that tend to be better than the live action stuff. And so then we watched it. At that point, I had fairly high expectations, actually. And it just, the first 30 minutes, or even like the first 15 minutes, kind of blew me away, I have to say. It was like, holy crap, they really, really nailed it. More so than I was hoping. I mean, first off, the art style is perfect, in my opinion. It's actually very close to the Symphony of the Night art style, except that it's kind of updated. Higher quality than at the time of Symphony of the Night, and they actually have proper proportions. That's always something I found really weird with the Symphony of the Night art style, where they have like grotesquely long legs and stuff. It was kind of weird. But either way, it really captured the feel of Symphony of the Night with that art style. And the voice acting was really good, in my opinion, especially Dracula and a lot of the other characters as well. And Dracula, I mean, damn, that's how you're supposed to do Dracula. I always dislike when he becomes this kind of hissing, monstrous villain who just is evil for the sake of being evil. That's not a good Dracula. I mean, the original Bram Stoker's Dracula isn't exactly a one-dimensional villain either. And here they really nailed it. I mean, you're just rooting for him, even though he does these horrible things to people. At the same time, you just want him to win, and you think that they deserve it and that they had it coming. And it's just like, man, it's very impressive what they did with that. And it's exactly the kind of character that I was hoping for. So, and then interestingly enough, while at first I was all, you know, Dracula, go. Then when it came to Trevor, at first I was like, oh no, do I really want a Belmont now? Because after liking Dracula so much, and even though I said, even though he's doing some horrible things, but I didn't really want a Belmont to appear, because obviously, yeah, they have to fight and the Belmont has to win ultimately and all of that. So I was like, get lost. But they did a good job with him too. I actually fairly quickly warmed up to him. I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. So if you haven't seen it yet, I would very highly recommend checking it out. It's absolutely well worth it. It's really awesome. It's a lot more badass than I was hoping, which is saying a lot. Aha. There's someone over there. How did you like Castlevania?
Too much Alucard, but apart from that,
Too much Alucard.
I hate that guy!
But Dracula.
Yes.
Dracula. Yeah, someone's got a crush on Dracula.
I do not!
No. But, I mean, he's...
crush.
To be fair, I mean, as a straight guy, I have to admit, he's really damn handsome in that series. I mean, damn. Anyway, so, yeah, it's cool. It's really awesome. Yeah, Kara's not a fan of Alucard because of his kind of bland personality, or no personality.
That's not a personality.
Yeah. I mean, he's got this whole, you know, I have got no emotion. I am very, you know, detached from everything, but I'm this emo deep inside, and I can't let people know. I don't know. He could be much more interesting than he is.
I also just think he's a bit of a weirdo, especially in this series. I mean, come on, that's his fucking mom they slaughtered. Also, apparently, while he was around, I mean, did he just take a nap while she was burning or what?
Yeah, he definitely seems a little too detached and callous, and it's like, okay.
I don't know who's the real monster here.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, before we do any spoilers, which I want to avoid, so yeah, very much check it out. It's awesome. It's really good. And I also, what I've noticed is there are actually references to the gameplay even. I mean, maybe it's just me reading it into it, but when again, this is not really a spoiler, when Trevor walks through the town and talks to people, it's got this walking around talking to NPCs vibe. It seems like a reference to the gameplay. And then, of course, there is the clock tower scene, which definitely also seems like a reference to the games. So much attention to detail. It's really cool. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. Check it out, and thanks for watching. And you're just going to stand there creepily. Well, folks, this is what Victoria is like. They are everywhere, and they give no fucks, not a single one.
Okay.
It's just standing there like, what's up, dude? Oh, you want to pass here? Yeah, I guess I can move out of the way. Slowly. There was another one here, I don't know where it went. These early fall days are amazing. Yesterday was officially the start of fall, 22nd of September, and today is just perfect. Ideal weather. Temperature is just right, and the air is great, and everything is just really enjoyable. So I know why I love fall. It's the best season. Not even though the trees haven't really changed much yet. So fall hasn't even really fully come around. It's not the full fall colors. It's gonna get much more beautiful than it is now. But either way, just already very enjoyable. I'm just glad that summer is over. As mild as it is here, you know, even just a single heat wave, which again by local standards isn't all that hot, but even a single heat wave can just really ruin things for me and make me curse summer and hope for it to go away, which it has now. So yeah, no more complaining on my end for quite a while. Hope you've all been doing well. On my end, well, I've been pretty busy. Still trying to catch up with all the random to-dos. Still being frustrated by the post-apocalyptic situation of, you know, more work for less money. All of that. A little bit annoying, and I've been off track as far as diet is concerned lately. I've been struggling a little bit with what I guess I kind of have to recognize as a bit of an eating disorder, because I have an unhealthy relationship with food. Developed it mainly during my childhood and teens, where I used food as kind of self-medication, so to speak. Whenever I felt bad, I had a crappy day or whatever, food was always there for easy comfort. And yeah, lately it's been pretty difficult to be at a calorie deficit. I've just been hovering around maintenance the entire time. On some days I was below the calorie goal, but on others I turned a little bit bingy, almost. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, hope you have a good time, and see ya.